So I hate how much power the Congress has over the military. I have several months ago I heard that our flag and our general officers, in other words, generals and admirals, those who wear the stars on their shoulders, have to be approved by Congress. This is wrong, and I'll tell you why. Because, so according to my Navy veteran friend, chain of command in the military is, if I remember right, Navy vets, feel free to correct me, but it is Chief of Naval Operations, Secretary of the Navy, Secretary of Defense, and then the Vice Admiral, and then the President. Congress isn't in there anywhere. If you make these men's promotions beholden to Congress, then functionally, yes, Congress is in the chain of command. That is wrong. They have to be removed. Congress has to be removed out of it. And there's a few other things I don't like about, Congress with the military. Actually, no, that's really the main one. But here's the thing. Now, some of you might be saying, well, excuse me, they should be able to decide the ethics under which the military operates. To a point, yes. But here's the thing. We're so divided as a country, we don't really agree on our own ethics anymore. And I'm sure the Democrats do not agree with the ethics of the military, while the Republican Party, for the most part, does. So if you want Congress to determine the ethics under which they operate, basically to enforce whether or not they do something humane, here is how to do that. Don't make it based on one house. Make it based on the party. So in other words, like within the House of Representatives and within the Senate. And I'll start with the Senate first, actually. Sure, they can vote on it, but you can't just have a simple majority. You have to have a simple majority from both parties. So over half the Republicans have to agree on it, and over half the Democrats have to agree on it. And if there's third parties and independents in there, over half of them collectively have to agree on it. In both houses, actually. So that way it's not just one party gaining power over the other, or gaining power over this country, or over the military. It's probably a good representation of the people. Both parties have to agree on the ethics on which they impose on the military. Other than that, I think the only power that Congress should have over the military is, one, declare a state of war. That's constitutionally given to them. As is the budget, should also be given to the military. That is determined by them as well, constitutionally. And I wouldn't vouch for this one except for the sake of tradition, the Medal of Honor. But only. So last I checked, there are 3 different. So within the Medal of Honor, you have Air Force Medal of Honor, you have Navy Medal of Honor, you have Army Medal of Honor. Basically, it's the Medal of Honor, but it looks different based on the branch you're in, and it's who awards it. Although with the creation of the Space Force, we might see the Space Medal of Honor awarded to those in the Space Force, and not just to the astronauts in NASA. I don't really care I'm actually personally, I'm a fan of Air Force Medal of Honor being awarded to the Space Force, since they're in the Department of the Air Force. But if somebody wants to argue that, that's fine. I don't really care enough to put up a fight on it. Army, Air Force, of course, gets the Air Force Medal of Honor. Army, of course, gets Army, and the Navy Medal of Honor is awarded to the Navy and the Marine Corps, and the Coast Guard the one time it has ever happened. And my opinion is that, yeah, Congress can decide the Medal of Honor, but only veterans decide the Medal of Honor. If a senator or a congressman was served in either the Air Force or in the Space Force now, they decide if somebody gets the Air Force Medal of Honor or not. If somebody was in the Army, they determine if somebody gets the Army Medal of Honor or not. Um, if someone was in the Navy, Marine Corps, or Coast Guard, they determine Navy Medal of Honor. Don't have people who didn't serve decide who gets the Medal of Honor. Let the veterans within Congress do that. And if you want the auxiliarists to do it, I'd listen to such an argument, but first let's get the veterans established as the only ones who decide that, and then we'll see if we want anybody who's in the auxiliary for a significant amount of time to determine that as well. But yeah, Congress, other than that, I mean, that's the power that Congress should have over the military, and that's it. Otherwise, they start to enter the chain of command themselves, and they need to stay out.